What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Will coming back with another update video on AMC as well as a quick market update. But before, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And always remember, you can look me up on IG or Twitter for other stock updates as well. But let's get into it. So as you guys know, I didn't make videos last week for Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or a weekend video, as I was out of town. The last video update I actually gave you guys was officially on last week, Tuesday. However, we do got some pretty good information to go over for what we missed in the last couple of days. So, starting with last week, Wednesday, I had alluded to let you guys know that we would hopefully hold this support line that we had identified down at the $31 mark and bounce towards the upside. However, the stock had a little similar idea, but a little change of plans. As you guys can see, we did break through that support line and dropped to the $29.40 dollar mark. However, before end of close Wednesday, we did run back up to basically close. I think it was 0.5% up from where we had originally started. So, and overall, it was still a green day. It wasn't the best green day, but it was a green day. Heading into Thursday's trading action, we did have a run up right at the start of the market, followed by a quick dip, forming this double bottom on this trend line that I did identify. Didn't quite touch the trend line, but it was in the vicinity, so I did it account. I didn't actually label it as a double bottom, but nonetheless, we did have a pretty good run up Thursday to the $34 mark before again dropping right at the close back down to the $32 mark. Into Friday, once again, as you guys see this little trend of a dip, dip, dip. We did see the same dip on Friday, and then this time we did hit this trending support line and then bounced off of it going into the weekend action. Come Monday morning, we did once again respect this trend line very well, dipped a little below it. However, the stock indicated it's not comfortable at these lower dollar amounts and quickly rose up to the high of 36.18 before trying to consolidate towards the end of the afternoon and ended essentially flat towards the end of the day. So, a lot of good stuff. Looking into our indicators that we like to check so that we can get confirmation on what we're thinking. Let's take a look at the MACD. As I had let you guys previously know, we were approaching our buying point or our buying period. Now that the MACD green has converged over the red line, giving us our two first green bars with 3 days of positive momentum in AMC. As you guys see, even on the 1 day chart, this trend line that I did identify here is being very well respected no matter what time frame you're looking at. 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. We are respecting this trend line very, very well. So hopefully we can continue this trend tomorrow and respect it continuously in upward momentum. So while I was doing some research before I made this video today, I wanted to just touch up on a couple things. Going back, we'll go to the 1 day chart so I can give you this example. So now that we did converge over the red line on the MACD, we also got to take a look at RSI. Remember guys, 30 is oversold, 70 is overbought. Right now we are essentially neutral at 47.96 with, you see this upward swing heading into tomorrow's trading price. Hopefully, if tomorrow we can have another positive day, which I mean I would fully expect us to with this trend we have going, we'll get to that 50 mark or a little bit above the 50 mark, setting us up for an even better run to close out the week. In case some of you are wondering, well, where did this come from? Why is it happening? Again, we had previously discussed it on the MACD. We were in a selling period heading into a buying period. Now that we are in a buying period, it does not mean we cannot have red days. However, we should see a better concentration of green days or positive momentum from here on out until the indicators tell us otherwise, right? Looking at our moving averages, as you guys can see, we did bounce off our 100-day moving average, and now we're heading up towards our 50-day moving average. No crosses in sight. However, it's good positive momentum that we want to see. So some of you may be wondering, well, what's changed or what's different? Let's take a look. Let's do a little bit of a deeper dive. So as you guys can see here, our short interest is reporting that I had previously disclosed to you guys 79.7 million short shares. That is now officially increased to 85.8 million short shares. That means the short sellers, which were already pretty much in the hole, have now put themselves in the hole even further, right? As we can see this increase of 6 million shares, right? So then let's take a look at some other things. Who's been buying aside from retail investors like you, me, and everyone else, right? Well, specifically, institutional investors have been buying up AMC. I totally missed this the other day, and that's on me. I should have paid better attention. But as you guys can see here, quarter three, we're reporting $2.36 billion of AMC being bought by institutions alone. That's not including retail, that's not including anything else, just institutional purchaser. $2.36 billion in quarter three. Huge jump from the $339 million we had in quarter two. So this transition obviously is going to be reported, as I had told you guys, when these hedge funds, banks, and retirement accounts start reporting their positions. We see right away positive increase, 117%. Morgan Stanley holding $72 million worth of AMC, 34% increase this quarter. Charles Schwab, again, very familiar with them, a 15% increase, holding $234 million of AMC. State Street, some of you guys may have accounts with State Street, depending on where you work or who has your 401k. But the one I wanted to touch on specifically was right here. 251% increase. 1.8 million shares of AMC for a total value of $102.7 million, which is Renaissance Technologies. For those of you that don't know or are new to trading or new to investments, Renaissance Technologies is known as one of the premier hedge funds you want to put your money in because their returns are pretty phenomenal, right? So in Investopedia, for any of you that are interested or want to Google this company, you're more than welcome to. But as you see here, as of June 3rd this year, they were holding $130 billion under management. Peter Brown is the current chief executive officer for them, and he is a mathematician, very well known and respected in the mathematical community. Again, this is a quantitative hedge fund, super high-end, super techy. They have algorithms and computers specifically set up and designed just to find opportunities in the open market to produce very nice, healthy returns for all their clients. So again, you have to ask yourself, if one of the top hedge funds is literally opening a position of $102 million worth of AMC, I don't know what else people need to know or understand. There is a lot of positive momentum heading into the stock. There is a lot of hype around this August 20th strike date, which is this Friday for the options chain. Getting a little bit further into that, looks like, what was it? 79,000 call options in the money currently, and I believe out of the money we had 274,000. So there's still, if the stock continues to rise in stock price, more and more of these out of the money options will fall into the money, which is only going to give us even more positive momentum. Now, don't get me wrong, there are quite a bit of put options, with quite a bit of put options out of the money as well. So if the price were to dip lower and lower and lower, then these out of the money would essentially go into the money. But again, going back to our fundamentals and the things we look at when we're invested, we have really good momentum. We have converged into our buying period. Plus, we have a neutral RSI, which are all positive indicators heading into tomorrow's trading day and the rest of the week. So for tomorrow, again, as I mentioned, I did identify this upward trend line that we are on and respecting very, very well. So hopefully the game plan for tomorrow is that the stock will take a dip in the morning like it normally does, and bounce off of this trend line and then give us a nice positive push towards the upside heading into middle of the week and later this week as well. Again, that's really all I had for you guys. I know I didn't make videos this weekend or the last couple of days, so I wanted to get you guys caught up in case you wanted a good update. But nonetheless, I'll be back tomorrow with another update, and as well whatever we're going to be teaching for tomorrow. Haven't quite decided, but again, I'm open for suggestions. If anybody has any specifics, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.